All right, we just heard a short time ago from Senator Mitch McConnell, the power broker in the U.S. Senate, and he is crafty and wily as they get with understanding procedures, parliamentary and others, in Washington. He was saying that after meeting with the president-elect, they're both intent on repealing Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, but what we left open is the means by which it would be done and the time by which it would be done, not necessarily an immediate given. Now, a repeal vote is scheduled for Wednesday, but anything can happen. Remember, we had Rand Paul here, the Kentucky senator, former presidential candidate, was telling us that he does not like the way the Republicans are going about it right now, which would effectively mean attaching it to a budget resolution, which would add to the deficit, add to the debt. And Rand Paul was saying, look, I hate this thing as much as anyone, but this is not the way to go about it. So he was favoring something like this, a measure that would include repealing it and a replacement measure that would go right in there as well. Whether the incoming Trump administration is open to that idea or that is something that Republicans are cobbling together now, anyone's guess. A fellow who might know, Republican Congressman Ken Buck. Now, Congressman, you've been among those, I think even before Rand Paul, have been saying, you know, we do need to have an immediate replacement to avoid problems. You still stand by that?
I believe we need to have an immediate replacement, but I believe that we need to do it in an open, transparent way and get input from the public. We should not do what the Democrats did, which was jam a health care plan down the throats of the American public.
So what does that mean, sir? Does that mean that people who've been looking forward, conservatives in your party in particular, as you know, have been saying repeal the darn thing immediately, worry about a replacement later, but kill it now? You say that would be a bad idea, right?
I believe that we need to repeal it as soon as we can, which is probably the February-March time frame, and we need to have a replacement plan. We need to hold hearings on it, and we need to give the marketplace time to adjust to the new health care system. So it's not going to be done overnight, but it's certainly not going to extend for a period of years.
You know, one of the things that was kicked around, as you know, was that they would repeal the thing and then come up with an alternative. And the dirty little secret, and to be fair to you Republicans, is that you had a number of alternatives, dozens of them available. Now, Rand Paul is hinting that he might have one at the ready and at the go and ready for a vote like now. Or do you think that's still too soon?
No, I don't think it's too soon. I think Senator Paul is talking about improving the tax structure, right, giving health savings accounts more benefit, and I believe that others are talking about portability of insurance and tort reform and many other changes, and I think all those are good ideas. So those have been on the table for a number of years. Now we are firing with live ammo. Now we have a president who will sign a good health care bill, and that's what the difference is.
Leave it to pundits to second guess you guys. But as you know, we all read prompters, so that qualifies us. But one of the things that has come up, Congressman, at least from my vantage point, is as important as it is for you to sort of fix this health care law, do you think that it should not have been the first priority coming out the gate, that maybe tax cuts should have been, or regulatory relief, that's where you should have put your marbles, and not this?
I think tax reform is necessary, regulatory reform is necessary. I think they made the right choice with health care. When I'm in my district and I'm listening to constituents, it is always the first thing that comes up in a town hall meeting.
Yeah, but you just explained how you can't do it right away, right? So you're going to disappoint people right from the get-go.
But we have to start doing it right away. We can't finish it right away, but we've got to start the process.
Now, and again, to understand your version of the process, repeal and replace, ideally simultaneously.
That's right.
Okay. Congressman, thanks for taking the time. Happy New Year.
Thank you. You also.